Chubby blue blood flowing through our veins. Sitting in the bleachers in the rain. We've shed a million tears and drank as many old-style beers out at the game. Let's go, Cubby, Son Ranto.
Michael Cotton.
Son Ranto.
Michael Cotton.
Son Ranto and the lovable Lucy.
Mucho Scali.
Son Ranto.
Michael.
Son Ranto.
Cotton.
Son Ranto and the lovable Lucy.
Michael Cotton.
Son Ranto.
Mucho Scali.
Oh, yeah, baby, New Year.
Nice.
In my ears.
Motherfucking New Year, Cubs fans.
Woo, yeah. 2026, as Ernie Beggs would have said, kick him in the dicks in 26. And then he would have done a bell kick.
He would actually say, kick him in both balls. Let's play two.
Let's play two balls. Let's play two balls with my point. Welcome to Son Ranto Show. That was the lovable Lucy Ears, Lyle Aker, founder of the Son Ranto podcast. And we also have Michael Cotton, the Cubes fan himself.
Founder? Never even met her. Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you're not really a founder, but you came, 2 years after? I just wanted to bring up that this is like the 14th year for Ernie Beggs. So let's win it all. Kick him in the dicks in 26. Let's go.
Ernie never won it all. Loser.
No, he didn't. Yeah. He was on one of the worst teams.
Was that sacrilege? Like, you call lots of people losers. I don't think you call Ernie a loser. One of the nicest guys I ever met.
He didn't even live long enough to see it. That's the bad part. All the guys, like all the ones that you really wanted it, Ernie and Ronnie and, nobody wanted a championship more than those two. And they were both gone before it happened.
Yeah. Some would say that that's how it had to be. That, the ghost of some would, not me. I would never say something morbid like that. It'd be horrible. But,
some would say that Satan stole their souls, and then somebody sold their soul to get this championship, and now we're in the worst timeline.
Obviously, the gates of hell did open up because a certain someone was elected president only days later.
Right.
So it's not
those guys gave their lives so you could see a championship. They won it from up there, but because of that, here we are.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
We are. Living in
10 years later.
Living in fascism.
The bad part is that they had tricked Ronnie. He had already given each leg.
Right.
They just kept taking bits and pieces of him until, he was two legs down.
Then the devil said,
go.
"No, I'm just yanking your leg."
I was just pulling your leg off. Well, welcome to 2026, everybody. This is Son Ranto Show on the Bleacher Bunch Network, on the Fans First Podcast Network. And it's brought to you by our 93 paid Patreon super ranchers who support us for exclusive content at patreon.com/bleacherbunch, especially Blake Beard and Bernie Barron. That's a hell of a lot of alliteration and support. And
beeb.
You know what? I love it. It's the Bleacher Bunch. It's Bernie Barron. It's Blake Beard. We, Bleacher Bum Band. It's all bees.
Banny Bockett.
It's kind of like how
Michael
the Cubs.
Bile Baker.
Thank you. I needed something else.
Yeah.
Bile.
Bile.
just so bad.
Ball bite bog. B bell bog bike biss.
Belcom boobum bampo. Bo.
This is one of the goofiest damn things we've ever done.
Belcom boom barbell spurs. Bin babutch burts.
Good board. This is bedicabus.
Buy your Berts said bin babutch Berts.
Can be boo bo bo bite.
People were just tuning in or just like trying to fix their audio. Like, what the hell's going on?
Am I having a stroke?
My first glass of wine.
Of 2026 or
of
the hour?
of the last hour of the 9 o'clock hour.
Yeah, of January 8th.
My first glass of wine of the last 10 minutes. In the clutch shirts, Matt Kammerer's Permanent Paintings. They are our sponsors. Support them on Etsy. And before we get started, I just want to go around and say, how'd you spend your winter break?
You know what?
We're both dead silent. Like, ugh.
I slept as much as possible.
Yeah, a little work, a little off time. Spent some time at the holidays with the fam, and did a little bit of that. And you know what? Not so bad. Not so bad. It's been cold as fucking balls here, and today it hit 40 for the first time in probably 45 days. And it felt like summer. I wanted to put shorts on. I was like, oh my God, the sun was out. I was outside all day. It was great.
I was just gonna say the Mainers were out there with their t-shirts and shorts and flip flops, fucking down at the beach.
I mean, they're like that anyway. I mean, you walk downtown on any friggin' like Wednesday, and if it's above 0, there's people with shorts on.
Yeah. Oh,
It's wild.
And they always say the same thing. You're like, well, my legs don't get cold. You're like,
It's always
it's
always a fat guy with a beard.
exactly.
Always.
I'm sweating. I got leg hair.
He often has a Grateful Dead t-shirt on.
yeah.
And he looks really stoned. I just don't think he feels anything. He's so high.
I haven't felt anything since 1973.
Yeah.
I felt nothing since 73. Cotton, what'd you do? How was your Christmas?
Well, as you know,
Your mom felt something
I
in
don't really
73.
like extended family, so we just stayed the fuck home. We don't go anywhere. When it comes to holidays and stuff, I don't send out Christmas cards. You know, I don't do any of that shit. People send Christmas cards, and for about a half a second, I feel like, oh man, maybe I should. No. And then, I don't know where we even put them. I see them for 5 seconds, and then I'd never see them again. So, we don't do anything. We just hang out. But you know what? I love it. It was just me and Emily and the kids, and we were just chilling. And that's nice. The big thing that happened in my house over this.
Your fence blew down.
No.
Again?
Yeah. Nope. I'm going to show you.
Oh,
right
I thought
here.
he was going to show
Oh,
us
you got
his
a
penis.
dog. I was like, check it out. I got a dick enlargement.
Hi, Stella.
A
Stella, get up here.
puppy.
Who is
What-
that?
That's a collie. Dog content.
Yep,
Oh, this
she-
is gonna bring
Oh,
us.
she's so smiley. Who is she?
This is Stella. She is an Australian Shepherd. I've had her for about 4 or 5 days now, and had no idea when I got her. I was like, oh, I'm getting a little shadow in the shape of a dog.
Yeah, me too.
I have not gone to the bathroom by myself in 5 days.
It's like having a 2-year-old, right?
It's better because because 2-year-olds get into shit and like break stuff, and
Right.
and you worried like they're gonna hurt themselves. She's actually 3. She's a 3-year-old. She's like a rescue, and
Oh, Stella.
she's pretty nervous.
How many pictures of her are on your phone already, do you think? Between
Oh,
you and
actually,
your wife?
only like a few.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But she's been great. So that's our big.
And
that's
Stella
our big
is the
thing.
name. Did she come with the name Stella, or you named her after the beer or
She
streetcar-
actually-
streetcar named Desire?
Or the daughter of Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. The daughter of Paul McCartney. She inherited the one leg
Paul
of
McCartney.
Ron Santo and Paul's wife. I don't even.
Wait, did Ron Santo name his leg Stella?
Yeah.
Stella!
Yeah. No, her name was Sadie when we got her, but we went with Stella.
Ooh, Sexy Sadie. That's a good name for a dog. Sexy Sadie. What have you done?
Paul,
yeah.
You couldn't have gone like Paul Hogan or something?
Paul
She's
Hogan for
Australian. She's
nah, it's a female dog, and I mean, come on, I don't want to name her Crocodile Dundee.
Angus Young, a good Australian rock
Angus.
star.
Oh, I really should. Oh, I could have gone like Kylie Minogue, huh?
Oh, yeah, she's Australian. Yeah, that
yeah,
worked.
it could have
Yeah.
gone Kylie. But
I
yeah,
like Stella. She's cute.
yeah.
You'll have to send me. You got to text me a good picture, so I can. I can show it to Ziggy. He can,
Yeah. So that's been the big thing that happened in this house. So
That's awesome. Yeah. I pulled apart a bunch of. I had all my mom's albums, and that meant I had like a bunch of pictures of my sisters and her kids and stuff like that. But and so I want to give everybody pictures of their families and stuff. So, but check this out. Down memory lane. I've been a Cubs guy for a long time. There I am. That's my T-ball team.
Oh.
I was a Cub. You can see me there with my little C hat. Isn't that incredible? I found it. I didn't. I forgot that I was on the Cubs.
Nice jeans.
Yeah, we didn't even see, kids. If you don't know, back in the day, we didn't get these fancy uniforms. They literally had us play in whatever pants we already were wearing.
yeah. And the jersey, show that picture again. That jersey is just a T-shirt.
Yeah,
that is just a ring T-shirt, which any self-respecting like hipster in 2005 would have spent $50 for.
Oh, the ringer tee. Oh, yeah, those got real popular again. And the fanciest thing about us is that banner that we have that says Cubs 1981 because that, like, I don't know, somebody's mom made probably. It's what it looks
It's great. Like. Your mom might have made it.
I don't know. She's crafty, but that's not her. That's not exactly her style. But
look at that. She even traced her dildos on there. Weird.
I don't know what happened to that coach's head, but he must have done something to me that I didn't like. He like benched me or.
Oh, I thought you meant the one we could see. Look at that fucking melon. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I got a big head, but that fucking thing, that thing's got its own zip code. His head's wider than his shoulders.
It's really more the lack of neck that really
that hat is just a 5-gallon bucket. It's just sitting up there.
I bet that thing would fit me.
Yeah. Later on, I was traded to the Al's Radio and TV Pirates. That was a little bit later in my career.
Terry E. Is that Lee Elia in the khaki shorts?
I don't know. I ripped that guy's head off. I don't know what he did to deserve that, but he did something. But yeah, and I also put together.
You were an angry young man.
I could see me ripping the head off of it. I hate that
You
guy.
got chill in the middle somewhere, and then you got angry again. As I've watched you get angry, as you've gotten older, I was like, oh, that was like
that's how it was as a kid.
I know this.
Yeah. So I also have a whole bunch of these chance postcards that I've filled out to all the winners, and we're going to start again. So hashtag chance in the chat, and you'll win a Frank Chance postcard sent to you by me with a message of love.
Well, and for that, so Alex Anderson won the year-end thing.
I got to get Alex their prize too.
I've already given Alex part of it with the bobblehead and stuff. Went to an Iowa women's basketball game with them, and Iowa won. They kicked ass. So that's really where my sports head is right now. It's with Iowa women's basketball and unrivaled 3-on-3 basketball league right now. I'll watch that shit all week long if I can.
I've been following a little college football, and I don't really watch college football growing up in the Northeast. We don't have, BC, maybe Syracuse. Like outside of that, it's Ivy League, and who the fuck gives a fuck about those fucks?
Yeah, Harvard. Harvard football team.
Yale, Harvard. I'm not interested. So, but I've been following this a little bit. I think.
Don't you have the Navy and Army up there?
Yeah, but not up here. Like Army is probably the biggest college football team in the area.
They've got they're running the wing T from 1978 still.
Exactly. So been doing that, but I'm getting ready for the Olympics and World Baseball Classic, man. I'm excited about that.
I'm excited about World Baseball Classic, and we're really not that far away from spring training. Like we could say that next month spring training starts. Right. Now. January, we still got CubsCon. Like we're getting through it. Where I saw we reached the halfway point of the off season at sometime over the break and everything.
Yep,
so
the baseball solstice.
The baseball
was all the talk.
Yeah, the baseball equinox.
I've started work on season 4, game 4 of the baseball rabbit hole. And now I'm like worried. I'm like, oh my God, it is next month. I have a month and a half to get this first episode done, and I'm just like, I don't know if I'm going to do it.
Well, the good thing is that we don't care. But I love baseball rabbit hole.
I've seen the listener numbers, and you're right. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. But I love listening to it, so I do hope you get it done. But like, just don't put pressure on yourself because it's a great show. You just do it when you have time. Don't put pressure. But I do want to thank Mr. Tom Cooper, who's in the chat right now saying #chance. I want to thank him because he gave me a ticket to Cubs convention.
Sweet.
So thank you, Tom. That he's the only Tom I'm going to be saying thank you to. Let me tell you.
There's
another time there that I'll be saying something else. You too. But
I mean, he got you a pitcher.
He did, but we'll get into that in a second. But first, I want to mention that one of the other things I did on my winter break was get a really good start at going through the calendar and getting the calendar picks for the Rancher calendar. And I'm going to put the link to where you can buy it, sonranto.com/calendar. But I want to share a couple of the pictures that as I was going through this year, because I really hadn't taken a look. I just kind of lived the year. Took a bunch of pictures. A bunch of other people submitted photographs as well. Some of these I'll show to you right now. But a lot of good memories. Some stuff that I really hadn't remembered or thought about since we took the picture. But here's a real nice one. This one's from Jeff Bjorn.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Took that from the bleachers, the right field bleachers, which I don't know what the hell he was doing over there, but.
Well, he was enjoying the game. That's what happens in the right field. You actually just get to sit over there and enjoy yourself, and you don't have fucking asshole college kids doing cup. Well, they probably are doing cup snakes, but less of it.
But look at those cotton candy skies, and it just that is an exact feeling. That photograph puts me there.
And I love that he was able to just have it perfectly set so you have bleacher fans are the greatest in baseball, except for that one person's head is kind of covering the greatest.
Yeah, he should have punched that person in the face. But check out
down
Jeff
in front, asshole.
Here's another one of Jeff. This one might make. I don't know if any of these are going to make the calendar, but I just thought it was funny. There's Jeff with all these freaking hot ladies.
Way to go, Jeff.
Yeah, these ladies are hot to try. I want to party with them. Oh my God, look at them. Just all matching costumes. That back in the day, they would go all night long partying.
They were the fireworks for the 4th of July there.
Yeah. You didn't need to drive to Indiana. You had them.
No, if you went to Indiana, it's a different look.
So we also had my nephew Hawk's first ball game with my sister and her wife. This is her first Cubs game, his little obvious shirt. And then we had Johnny's bachelor party. There we all are in our other shirts. Hell of a good time. See Eric Wheelo up there in his Brewers hat. And then Ronnie Woo Woo got taken to the game by the Pearl. So God bless them for doing that. I mean, God in the totally not Jesus-y way.
Right. Zeus. We know it's Zeus.
Yeah, exactly. We're talking about Thor. But I like this one. Speaking of Thor, look at Captain Cubbo, our superhero. This is after there was a huge comeback win. Cubs were down big, and they just nipped away at the lead. They came back. Forget which nice this was.
Look how warm they all look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wearing shorts. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for some reason, there's still some dude in a fucking Lions jersey.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? You're at a baseball game.
That was before the season.
Yeah. And then this is the view from Mike's seats. This is another photograph that kind of puts me there, just sitting at Wrigley down the third base line. Cotton candy clouds.
Yeah, it's something about the clouds and getting that that you just feel like it's open to everything above you, that really pulls you into these pictures.
And Michael, you'll remember this night when we all were hanging out in Cincinnati with the Spanish language crew.
Oh yeah,
You're actually, where are you? Oh, there you are. Right. in the
I'm
front.
right
Yeah.
lower left, right in front of Miguel.
But yeah, you're like
Really
the milk
close.
you're like the milk in the fridge. I can't find you because you're like right.
That's going to be the title of my autobiography, The Milk in the Fridge.
And then, this one's hilarious. So right after Sandberg died, we heard that the Brewers, the next game I think was against the Brewers on the road. So me and Basket Man Josh went up there. And we got the Euchre seats up by the Bob Euchre statue in section 422. And we took some pretty disrespectful photographs, including this one of Josh giving Euchre a handy.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, it cracks me up so much. And then
put the lotion in the basket.
Yeah,
basket man.
And then there's
That
this one.
only kind of looks like Bob Euchre.
It looks like him.
Bob Euchre's the one on the right, Lyle.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I was so confused.
And then and it's disrespectful because he's dead, but in statue form, it's fine. And
Why
then,
is it painted? Were they too cheap to like get a brass statue? Is that made out of like paper mache? I don't understand the statue. I hate it.
kind of
Yeah.
Hall of Presidency? Yeah.
Why did they paint it? Is it wax? What the fuck is that? It's an abomination.
Why is it 3/4 size?
Well, what is he that little?
It's fucking. I mean, Basket Man looks like a giant sitting next to him.
He does.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Bob Euchre deserves more. Poor guy. Put him in the.
He deserves like 4 more inches up.
Must be in the front row.
Well, Josh is giving him 4 inches right there. And I love this one of Basket Man. This is actually my laundry basket that I brought to Ranter Fest. And there's Josh. He signed my laundry basket. It says, Basket Man, I got a little overzealous this time. And
So good.
the last one I wanted to show, and there's so many good ones. There's
He
so
he
many
really should have his own booth at CubsCon, just selling baskets.
to sell a basket. Easter, hey, Easter's coming. You know, he could be out there selling Easter baskets and maybe make a killing. And then this final one. Do you remember when we beat Milwaukee twice in the same day, and we flew the double W?
Oh,
Look at that! Look
Yes.
at that! I love
double
that.
W.
I got a bunch of pictures of the double W. That's one of them. So that just made me smile. That when I was going through memory lane, and I saw
Why is W the only word in the English language that doesn't have its letter in it?
Right.
It is really strange.
This makes me mad. Sorry. Anyway,
English makes no sense. I have no idea why we're so fucking proud of it.
I was thinking of I want a T-shirt that says Iowa, 3 vowels and 2 U's.
Yeah,
I like you.
Okay,
You were
well,
sitting there
I-
thinking
I
about
got
it for a
there.
second.
yeah, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, so it's great walking down memory lane. The calendar is going to be awesome. In fact, like there are so many great pictures. There's over 600 that I need to like narrow it down to like 100. And I was talking to Crawley because he sent me a shit ton of pictures as well, because he's one of the people that's one of the main contributors to the photographs. He always has great stuff. And I'm like, you know what we should do next year? Instead of a calendar, scrap the calendar. We've done enough of them. Let's do a yearbook where you could like get your like lame ass picture in
Like
the yearbook and like the Ranter yearbook, and everybody could just get in it. And then we could get 600 pictures in there. And then like, I don't know how much these things cost. I have to price it out. Like nobody's going to want to spend more than $30 for this thing. Right. So, you know,
Right.
we got to figure out if it makes sense to make, but
I think
I would
though, if
think it's cool.
You should take actual like still like headshot type photos at the game and just be like, listen, this is the spot we do it. You come to these games, you come through and you get your picture done for the yearbook.
Yeah, there's
In your
3
best Cubs
days.
gear. Yeah.
3 days for picture day. We'll get a background over at Ball Hawk Corner. Because we
No,
don't have the technology.
I like that idea though. I like
Yeah.
that idea that you know, of a yearbook. You know, we could maybe
I always feel limited by the calendar because I have to use that template that they have on that site,
Yeah.
So
We could even do a sort of a book, like a picture book, like I've done with the Bleacher Bum Bible book and out on Amazon. Those are cheap. Those are we could get those done for like $5.
Corey asked the picture booth at Nisei. I'm like, freaking perfect. You got that booth.
That's it.
Yeah, we'll do it there. And then
And just them to you just put a box back there where people deposit their photos. Just make sure they write their names and whatever their yearbook quote is in it, and just stick it in there. And then you pick your favorites out of there, and there you go.
yeah,
There we go.
and Joey's like, will it be like high school and no girls will want to sign it? I don't know what kind of high school experience you had, Joey, but
Danny,
I got a few girls in I'll
Danny
pull out my
could
yearbook
sing.
right now. It's right behind me. I can sing.
Danny looks at it every morning. That's how he starts
Yeah.
his day. That's where he gets his joy from.
You have such a beautiful voice. Good luck in New York.
Danny, good luck this summer.
Good luck this
Have
summer.
a good summer.
Kisses, kisses, kisses.
XOXOXO.
Yeah.
It was great meeting you. I hope to see you again. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We've known each other for 5 years.
Yeah.
So we are well into this show. So let's take a break because we haven't talked about a thing about the Cubs. Not a thing.
I mean, we've shown pictures of Wrigley Field.
Yeah, we're a lifestyle podcast.
We are. I need to fill my lifestyle with some more wine. So.
We're like, yeah, exactly. We're like Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop. We should.
We are definitely like Goop.
We should sell a vagina candle. All right. Well,
That's just, oh God, no. I almost went there and then I decided, you know what? This is going on the internet. We'll stop right there.
Do you think Ron Santo had a fleshlight inside of his prosthetic leg?
tickling his stub.
One prosthetic leg was the Ron Santo leg bong, remember? And
Right.
the other one was a fleshlight.
All right.
He was covered for the entire weekend.
That's sick. What a life.
What a life.
Professional baseball player and a bong / flashlight walking mechanism.
Well,
He became kind of like a what are those
like
like a
Mr.
Cub
Gadget.
Scout, like a Cub Scout knife where
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
keep pulling little bits off of
Swiss
it,
Army knife,
used for
yeah.
different things. Yeah.
like you said, Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
Go gadget leg. Just make sure you call the right one or you're gonna have a
Ron Santo.
Acapulco taco pie. Seattle Sutton.
man. Total blast from the
Go,
past.
Ronnie, go! Sorry.
Back in the day, Emily and I actually did the Seattle Sudden. I lost like 35 pounds on that shit way back, fucking 15 years ago.
Ron lost 35 pounds too when he had his leg out.
Yeah, he did.
I lost 35 pounds on Seattle Sutton.
You're like, you sawed your leg off, Ron.
Oh, well. Speaking of sawing our leg off, we lost Owen Casey. Well, fuck, buddy. This is from Chris Salato. I took this off the Ranchers page. Thank you. Chris Salato put, well, fuck, buddy. We lost our Canadian ginger. Well, fuck, buddy. He's gone. So I just like talking like that. Well, fuck, buddy. Fuck, buddy. Well,
Yeah,
fuck me.
Dempster has actually told us he won't do any games this year because of this trade.
Yeah. Well, half the Cub fans are enjoying or celebrating that. Well, we got a starting pitcher, Edward, middle name Branny or Brainy. I don't know which it is. Brany. Cabrera to the Cubs. Trade away Owen Casey, Christian Hernandez, who stole 52 bases in South Bend. So we just lost the next Vince Coleman. Goodbye. The next Maury Wills. See ya. Have fun in Miami. And Edgardo de Leon, which means of the lion, which he was going to be good.
Right.
So basically, we just sold off the future for the immediate and present and the slightly distant future.
All that and more after this break.
The wild thing is this is so, even though it's 3 players to 1 player, this is so
3
leveraged toward the Cubs. Like, this is such a terrible trade by the Marlins that I am almost like worried. What do the Marlins know? Like, is this going to be a Soroka situation where he throws 4 pitches and we never see him again?
He was a little hurt last year.
He was a little hurt last year. He's been a lot of hurt the rest of his career. So last year was his.
Put it up. Let's put it up.
Last year was his. He's pitched 89 games in 6 years.
Yeah, last year
As
he had
a starter?
137 innings. He did all right.
He's the new Michael. He's the new Matthew Boyd.
Yeah, expect 15 starts, people.
Oh God,
That's it.
15 starts for Owen Casey, and those other future Hall of Famers. I
Right.
mean, when you see what he did, and I'm not impressed by the walk rate throughout his career. 4.5 walks per 9, and then all these people online are like, "Oh well, Tyler Zombro is going to get to him. He's going to be an entirely new person." I'm like, Tyler Zombro is not a magician. He's not like the horse whisperer. You know what I mean? Like,
and these aren't horses. These are human beings throwing baseballs.
and stop calling them horses. You have some respect for that random Twitter guy just made up. Yeah, random Twitter straw man that I hate. No, I mean, and the whip 1.3 on the career. The strikeout numbers are there. I'll give it. The Cubs have not had that. The guy throws hard when he's pitching, and it seems to keep.
Michael, where in 1 through 5 is he as the pitcher for the Cubs?
Well, that's the problem. If you were going to rank it in that old-fashioned way, you're not putting him as a 1.
Right.
Right. He's not a 1. I think, as of right this moment, Horton is your 1. Horton here's a who. A who is 1. And then we've got
Horton is a hoe.
probably, if we're going on what we saw last year, Boyd is your number 2.
Right.
And then it's kind of a toss-up between Shota and Cabrera for number 3, and then obviously the other one's 4. And then you have Ray and or Assad.
Tyone.
Oh, yeah, Tyone. Sorry, Tyone would be your 5.
Well, and we don't know because they're all the same guy, right? They're all like,
the same guy.
Yeah, they're all like, it doesn't matter.
You have a team of 3s, which is not
threes.
bad.
Yeah, better than a team of number 2s.
Right.
Well, and I was saying
I love going number 3. It's my favorite.
That's when you piss and shit at the same time.
Oh, no.
While throwing up.
Yeah.
No, that's a number 4.
That's a 4. Yeah.
That's a Cincinnati 4-way. You put that on some pasta.
It looks exactly like a Cincinnati 4-way for sure.
Yeah.
There's really no difference.
No, I was in the Discord today talking about this, and I was like, they really should, after all this time, just go to the 6-man rotation and use Assad and Ray as your 6th starter, right? Like, and just see if they can actually take 4.5 innings.
You know what, Michael?
Each.
Stop encouraging the pussification of the fucking world. These guys used to pitch 9 innings every 5 days. These guys go out there and throw 160 innings a year. People are like, woo! I'm like, Nolan Ryan was out there throwing 585 innings a month.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think Boyd led the team last year, and his arm was supposed to fall off after 100 innings just because we pussified him in our minds before the season even started. We're like, well, this guy can't do it.
Yeah.
And
I think he went 180 some innings, and that was like tops on the team.
It might have been tops in the majors.
Can we go back? Can you guys rewind your minds a year and think about you didn't have a lot of hope for the pitching staff last year at this point in January. You're like, I don't know these guys. And even before the season started, you're like, they might be okay, but all these guys, but they all performed.
Actually, I think the
higher
starting
than expectations.
Lyle, I think last year at this time, the starting pitching, people were actually kind of up on because they were like, well, we have so many guys. And then by June, I think we were down like three pitchers,
Right.
and everybody was shitting bricks, not
You're right.
realizing.
You're
like,
right. It was after. You're right. It was after about a month and 6 weeks in. We were like, well, they suck, and then everybody stepped up.
They never replaced Steele. I mean, you replace Steele right away, you maybe have a bit of a different story. You certainly have a better chance to get through the Brewers when you ended up a pitcher short and a hitter, maybe a hitter short too. Well, and now we're still a hitter short.
And the Cubs could have gotten Cabrera at the trade deadline last year. Now, everybody was upset about that because it was like they wanted, I believe, if I remember, they wanted Casey, they wanted Wiggins, and they wanted Shaw. And everybody said that's way too much. I was like, I don't give a shit. Those guys aren't ever fucking playing. Like, other than Shaw, we're not really going to see him that much. Trade him. I would have rather had Cabrera last year for the end of the season than those three guys. So the fact that the Cubs, circled back around in the offseason and then basically got Cabrera for one of those guys and then two guys that, again, we're never going to fucking hear about again. Who cares? Like, that was
maybe future Hall of Famers.
Both future Hall of Famers, yeah.
As an off-season move,
this
was a very good move. But I honestly still think they fucked up by not making that trade at the trade deadline because they probably would have made it past the Brewers if they had.
Well, they got him now, and I did find some.
And they only have 162 games before they get another chance to get past the Brewers in the playoffs.
So. Edward Cabrera, the thing I kind of find interesting about him is that he throws a lot of off-speed pitches. So even though he dials it up at 95 or higher, he uses mostly off-speed and uses a curveball as an out pitch, which is just kind of interesting. He's got a bit of a different arm angle. The one thing I found is weird is that the league on average hits. Sorry, I'll put that back up if everybody's looking at the league on average hits him harder than your average pitcher overall, but they like of the hardest hits in the league, he's on the low end of that. Does that make sense? So he gets hit kind of hard, but not the hardest. You know what I mean? Like, they're not like squaring him up big time because he's got all these different pitches, I guess is what I'm saying, is maybe another way to put it.
Well, and it'll be a different look on the staff, so that's good.
Different look on the staff and a great defense behind him.
Yeah. When they hit it hard, I mean, like 60% of the time, it works 100% of the time. They fucking rock it. But it's still only 60% of 100% and 100% of 60%. So we really don't need to fucking worry about it.
Right. 50% of the time.
You should work for
60% of the time.
You should work for Trump's drug company.
Danny's looking at me like no clue. That was an
You're going to save 1,000%. I'm like, wait, so I'm getting paid now?
1,000% minus 1,200% plus 60, which will take off the top and send you a check.
Terry E. reminds us that there was a trade this time last year. Luzardo for Casey until Dr. Nick nixed it.
Yeah.
The Cubs medical staff, because we know that they are a crack team of medical professionals, said that Luzardo just wasn't going to be able to hold up. He wasn't going to be any good.
I'll tell you this much. I have lusted after Marlins pitching for a long time, and it's nice to see that they finally got a deal done with that team because they have had a pretty good track record of getting some, especially like some great Latin prospect players that they developed from the Dominican leagues and stuff. That's where he's from. Cabrera's from. He's from the Dominican, and the Marlins, for whatever reason, have focused on that area of the world, probably because they're in Miami, which is, of course, like pretty
right. Probably because they're there every weekend. They just literally just like take a quick trip to the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, it's part of the same island chain, really.
Is Cabrera going to be playing in the World Baseball Classic?
I have no idea. But I will say this, though, about the move. We lost out on Imai, went to the Astros coming from Japan. I don't know if you can compare these two pitchers, but Imai seems like he was a pretty decent pitcher, projected to be decent. You never know how it's going to go. But Imai does not cost you, Owen Casey. Imai just costs you money. And it seems like the deal that the Cubs could not match and go up above for Imai, it seemed like a reasonable deal. It seemed like a deal the Cubs could have done. It felt like basically the show to deal with inflation.
Yeah, but
66 million or something like that. I don't see why they couldn't do it.
It's not the dollars, it's the years. They have yet to commit to anybody for 3
Cabrera's here.
True years. Nope.
No.
Doesn't matter. They have him under control for 3 years.
Yeah, right.
But they can get rid of him at any freaking time that they want. That is not a deal. They have yet to make a deal that guarantees a 3rd year to anyone. And that was the problem with Imai. He wanted, because I think he got 3 years, right?
Yeah. And there's like incentives and buy-ins, and I didn't really look at it. Once we didn't get him, I'm like, I'm not looking at this contract. Just, the money. We could do that. We could have done that.
They're not the Dodgers. The Dodgers have Danny doing their math. They're like, listen, we're going to sign you for 10 years, but in 20 years, we'll start paying you. We'll pay you double, but at a discounted rate. It'll all work out for you. It's going to be great.
I mean, we should go to commercial, but I want to go to commercial on this thought because do we have a silhouette, Michael?
We do.
Okay, good. Because I want to go because think of it this
Santos'
way.
leg.
These freaking sons of bitches. The reason they promise all this money in the future, they're like, we'll give you $80 million. It gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
They know the world's going to be over.
Exactly. So they can promise whatever the fuck they want because what the fuck is $1 going to be worth when they're printing it to Kingdom Come to pay like all these freaking crazy ice Nazis to run everywhere. It's all out of the debt. It's all Trump's like $1.5 trillion for military budget just because he feels like it. Dude, they're printing the dollar into like basically Zimbabwe hyperinflation.
Yeah.
So like that's why these assholes are like, we'll give you 80 billion tomorrow, no problem. And it's because they know they're not gonna need any money.
They're making $1 billion a day just in fucking interest. They're just like fucking around like, oops, I accidentally bought Intex instead of Intel, and Intex is now worth $1 bazillion. And it was just a mistake. But that's how they fuck around. They just like fuck around and make money. Rogue Wave Creative says, oh my God, did you see the Dodgers over the cap tax? Yeah. I did. It was like, I think it was $176 million that they had to pay out. But guess what? They don't fucking care because they made way more than $176 million by having the best damn team in the world and fucking winning the championship.
They sold 160 million Ohtani T-shirts. Never mind jerseys, T-shirts. They're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Ricketts could be fine too. I mean, I don't know how much longer we're gonna sit here in this kind of like being one player short again. It's just like, and when we come back, we'll talk about like how they did improve the bullpen. There's a couple other signings I just want to get through, but not right now. But we'll take a break and then come back and do them. But let's do the silhouette. Let's do the Son Ranto silhouette and take a Brizzake. Hashtag chance in the chat.
All right, here we go. The silhouette. Who's that cubby?
Oh, I think I know.
That's a good looking card right there.
Put it
so it's a tops. So obviously it is a pitcher. There's a little P down in the corner. So,
he dribbled a little bit. So there's some P in the corner.
A little P in the corner. Yep. So, so if you think you know who this is, chime in the chat. And when we come back from break, I will let you know who it is.
All right.
I don't know who that is.
We'll be right back.
The Bleacher Bunch brings you great shows like Son Ranto, Cubs PS Plus, Bricks Behind the Ivy, Cup of Cubby Blue, and Baseball Rabbit Hole. But you could be getting so much more when you subscribe to our Patreon page for as little as $1 a month at patreon.com/bleacherbunch. Get access to our exclusive daily show Cubs Pod, where we recap every single game. Plus, be the first to hear Cubs music, get early access to events, and receive an invitation to join our Discord Cubs community, where fans just like you show up every day to rant and rave about our beloved boys in blue. Most importantly, 10% of your Patreon pledge will go directly to help the Lost Boys Youth Baseball program. So join us. There are perks at every level, like the Renter Calendar, absolutely free, and name recognition for you or your business. We are independent Cubs podcasters, and we need your support. Otherwise, we'll quit. Seriously, we'll all quit. Some of us might even die from your lack of support. In fact, the cutest little puppy you've ever seen will die if you don't support the Bleacher Bunch at patreon.com/bleacherbunch. We promise to spend all the Patreon money on tickets and beer and all the dog crap we have to buy just to keep our podcast rolling. So give us your money, and we'll waste it far better than you will. Patreon.com/bleacherbunch. Free trials are available, but don't do a free trial. Just join, okay? Okay. Patreon.com/bleacherbunch.
In the clutch, in the clutch. Buy t-shirts from In the Clutch. Take it from the Bleacher Bunch. You'll love the shirts from In the Clutch.
In the Clutch shirts are comfortable, stylish, and guaranteed to get you laid. Plus, they're proud sponsors of the Bleacher Bunch. Use promo code BleacherBunch for 10% off your purchase.
Nice to feel and soft to touch. That's why you will get laid so much. Wearing a shirt from In the Clutch. And you can thank the Bleacher Bunch. In the Clutch, in the Clutch. Buy t-shirts from In the Clutch. Remember the code Bleacher Bunch. Save 10% at In the Clutch. In the Clutch. In the Clutch.
In the Clutch shirts actually not really guaranteed to get you laid.
Who's that Cubby?
Are
Who's
back.
that cubby?
We have some guesses in the chat. Terry E has a Sutcliffe with a question mark. Does kind of look like Sutcliffe, but it is not. Dominic Gloro with Darvish. Tom Cooper with Jim Bollinger.
Ooh, I see.
Deep cut.
Baby.
Yeah, deep cuts on the Jim Bollinger. Ted Lilly from Artie Boucher, Mr. Fourth Row. And you are all incorrect. It is. Who do you think it is, Danny? I think
thought
Danny
it was
knows.
Darvish. No, I was with Dominic. Darvish.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought it was Darvish.
Me too.
I did, yeah.
Oh, well, no, it is Koji Uehara. You know what, Lyle?
Koji says.
We were doing the Son Ranto show. You were going to be back for the first time in like a month and a half or something. I was like, you know what? Let's get us a former Cub, former Red Sox
Yeah, I
legend.
had that one.
Yeah.
So let's just get through these the Cubs did pretty much change their bullpen, which they did 3 times last year. In the middle of the year, they started with one bullpen.
Now,
They
can I
got
ask?
another bullpen.
I think they did a good job. You know, some guys left, some guys came, but
Yep.
it feels equal.
I think that
better?
they switched things around and that it feels like it's about the same as maybe it ended last year, but we don't know.
Which is okay.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm going to not pass judgment. At least they seem to replace the guys they lost. So,
Yeah.
I mean, what more could you ask for?
At a level equal to major league pitching, and it doesn't feel so. Yeah,
They seem like
that's
people
how I
that
felt about it. I was like,
know
all right.
what they're kind of doing. Yeah, I mean, and we'll start with the one that's probably the best, which is Hunter Harvey. He's been around. He was
old Bunter Barvey.
Okay,
Oh,
but Bunter Barvey, this motherfucker has a last name for a first name and a first name for a last name. He is not to be trusted with the baseball.
Does he have a middle name? Can't see it.
Luke.
H.
I actually looked it up because I was like, what kind of middle name does a guy named Hunter Harvey have? And a guy like him from North Carolina is
Oh,
Luke.
biblical.
Luke, yeah. So, yeah, Hunter, he got one biblical name because I don't think there's a Saint Harvey. But you know what it made me think of is I know that
but Athena is the hunter goddess, right?
yeah, she is. Yeah. It reminded me of the old Honeymooners show, and there was an episode where they're at the pool hall, and Ralph and Norton want to play pool, and this little nerdy guy comes up. He's like, it's our turn to play," and he's like, "I'm gonna tell my friend Harvey that you're not letting us play," and Ralph's like, "Harvey? Harvey? Oh, I'm so scared of Harvey," because it's like a nerd name even back
I
then.
love that
Yeah.
Danny's doing a fucking impression of Jackie Gleason from the Honeymooners
Yeah.
from like fucking 80 years ago.
Off-season.
Listen, what a great show. And this is our
I mean, you're all of a sudden doing impressions and references to a show that is almost as old as the Cubs World Series drought was.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, anyway, it made me think of that almost instantly. First round pick from the Orioles and throws hard. Strikeout numbers are there, pretty much one per inning, a little bit more than that. The walk numbers, once again, I'm just like, okay. I mean, it's not as bad as the other guy, but as bad as Cabrera. But I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe you just hope with good defense comes less walks because the pitchers can be a little more aggressive and not have to worry about pitching around the edges as much, right?
Yeah, and he really is more of a fastball slider kind of type. Fastball split's kind of like a fastball anyway. And then so he's at least he throws hard. So we got somebody, because that's always been the problem. We got nobody back there besides Palencia really that threw hard. He wasn't even there all year. And then they also got another Ranger to add to Phil Matone, who we talked about at a couple. He's going to be a big part of the. Now, I know, Lyle, you watch a lot more AL ball. The only one I had heard of is Phil Matone. I never heard of Jacob Webb, this other guy that we
Yeah,
got.
I just another one of those guys.
Another one of those guys. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, I remember that guy pitched once that time, for that team.
See, I'm confused. Danny, where is your Dragnet reference now with fucking Jacob Webb on this team?
Well, I didn't watch Dragnet. I watched the Honeymooners. So Jacob Webb, he's going to be a righty.
Danny hating cops since inception.
Nice. Yes.
93 on the four seam, fastball change guy with a sweeper. So he's going to be a part of the bullpen. I mean, these guys seem all like they're legitimate dudes. And then you add them to Holby Milner. Now, here's the one I'm worried about, because you know how they were stacking lefties last year? They stacked all those lefties. They stacked this guy this time named Ryan Rollison, who is a Colorado Rockies first-round pick in 2018. Rockies.
Oh, my God.
And he was so terrible he couldn't make the Rockies team.
Yeah, that's rough.
As a first-round pick. And now we got him. After, guess what? After he got sold to the Braves for cash, Braves didn't want him. They took one look at him, never pitched in a Braves uniform, got rid of him. White Sox pick him up. No, we don't want him either. He's not even good enough to pitch on the freaking White Sox. And now the Cubs are like, oh, let's just stack some lefties.
He's literally been on two of the absolute worst teams in the history of baseball. The Rockies and the White Sox of the last few years. And the Cubs are taking a flyer on this guy.
Yeah.
Like, what do they think they're going to find?
Look at his minor league numbers. He's been there forever, since 2017, age 19. Actually, that's when he was in college. But it's not great. I mean, it's just like, Lyle, you're a lefty. You really should have been a pitcher, a professional pitcher. Look at this guy. He's not even good. He's not even a good pitcher, and he still has this career.
Can I ask you though? Again, pitching on a really bad team, a couple bad teams with bad defense. Do you think when you get onto a club that's at the higher echelon of MLB, like maybe it brings that level up? Like maybe they see, well, he's got good stuff. Maybe the confidence of playing in a bet. I don't know. I'm trying to be positive here, guys. It's the off season.
Well, I appreciate it, Lyle, but I don't know which good team you're talking about.
I think we're going to I think this is going to be the only time we talk about him, and I'll be surprised if he makes it to CubsCon.
You don't think the Cubs are gonna, Michael, you don't think the Cubs are going to be good this year?
Well, I mean, they're going to be as good as they are every year, which is just fucking right around 500 for most of the season.
Right.
I mean,
we'll see what happens.
The Cubs went on a streak last year in like May where they were fucking great, right? And then the rest of the year they played 500 ball, and what they end up with 92 wins. Yeah, those are those 12 wins that they got in May.
Yeah,
that were extra.
Yeah, I think Tom Cooper has a good point about this Rolison guy. Iowa Cubs need some people on the roster, and I think that's what he is. We signed Caleb Thielbar, which he did quite well for us, and then if you got
not everybody's an MLBer, man. Not everybody's going to make the 25. You know, I mean.
I'm just reporting the news. We got Rolison.
Somebody's got to live in Des Moines.
To be honest, the only reason I brought him up is because I'm like, how shitty do you have to be a first-round pick of the Rockies and not make the team? Like, how it's not like he didn't pitch for the minors.
Do you know anything more about him? Is there any injury history or whatever? Like, it's weird. I mean, first-round picks are so hit and miss in MLB. There's so few. I mean, they did something, all the number one picks over the last 20 something years, and there was like two that actually like had decent.
Maybe he got caught at a donkey show in Tijuana or something. They don't want to bring him up.
Right.
But no, he made it up to AAA, and
that was you, Danny.
Oh, I always get him and me mixed up. And then
Danny's just projecting onto everybody he's looking at.
So Trumpian of you.
Yeah, every accusation an admission. So Tyler Austin is the last guy that we got. He's a first baseman / outfielder. He's been playing in Yokohama since COVID, and he hit 26 dongs 2 years ago in Yokohama. And it's kind of like he used to be a Brewer. I'll put up his major league numbers. As I said, he hasn't been here since 2019, where he played for the Brewers. But 219 career batting average, 96 OPS plus overall this career. Yeah, I don't know. This is not moving the needle for me, guys. I don't know. This is your bench. Oh God.
Yeah, this is another one. This is another Tom. We're going to just call them Tom Cooper specials. Straight to Des Moines.
Well, I guess except for it's a major league deal, I believe.
Oh, it is? Why? Yeah, he's a first baseman. They have a freaking first baseman.
I mean, unless I read this wrong, and somebody correct me in the chat. I think
Does he hit?
He's on the 40-man, like, you know.
Is he a right-handed hitter? Is that why?
Aren't they still looking at Bo Bichette?
I mean, them and like 5 other teams. Yeah.
My team hasn't signed anyone. They haven't done anything. They've not made. They've done fucking.
I know. Well, Bregman, they were talking to, and Cubs were apparently in on that too. I mean, God, I mean, wouldn't it be nice? I mean, the Cubs really could do something, and I did want to, and I will bring it up because we're going to do bitch clock, but fuck. How people can just say like, oh, well, Kyle Tucker's gone. We're not getting Kyle Tucker. We're not getting anybody else, blah, blah, blah. These are really good baseball players. There's a lot of really good baseball players without a job right now. And there's only like a handful of teams willing to do some of these big contracts. And the Cubs are one of them. Red Sox are another one of them. Yeah. And there's like 5-6 players left. There's Framber Valdez. There's Cody Bellinger. There's Kyle Tucker. And the Cubs should be, there's, who just mentioned.
They're all going to end. It's like but it's going to be the bench for the Dodgers. They're just going to sign all of them.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I had an argument on Twitter with somebody today because I was like, oh, we'll finally get Cody Bellinger. Wouldn't it have been nice to have him last year? And everybody said again, oh, we didn't need him because we had lefty Kyle Tucker and we had Pete Crow-Armstrong. We had all these guys, and you're never going to get this. I'm like, but we have Ian Happ.
Yeah.
But,
that's the thing. Cubs fans are so fucking delusional that they talk about the fact that they're like, we need outfielders, but they're never talking about Ian Happ.
We have a DH. Can you imagine the lefty pop against, like, most pitchers are right-handed, right? Most people are right-handed. Now, can you imagine like the lefty pop when you got
Ordinary.
Tucker, Bellinger, PCA, Hap. Like, and then Seiya just doesn't play that day. That's one of the days that he comes in, he pitches later in the game, and it's a fucking 3-run pop because he's coming off the bench. And then he's nice and rested, comes into the game later, you win 12-2.
Yeah.
And everybody cheers and throws their beers and goes over to the Cubby Bear afterwards and throws up on their neighbor's shoes.
And Tom Ricketts makes another cool mill. So anyway, it's frustrating.
So one question quick for Lyle here. So you're saying the Red Sox haven't done anything. We have been bitching about this over here for the whole offseason. The Cubs just will not sign anybody beyond 2 guaranteed years. Is that what the Red Sox are doing? Are they doing these like little minor league deals and like
They
1 year
talking
deals?
about these big splashes and how they were going to improve the team and do all this shit, and they just watch every pitch go by. They're not doing anything. They're just not doing anything.
Are they doing the thing because
being
of
cheap.
Are they CBAing it? Like, are they going up against the CBA? Do they?
That's some of the talk. That's what people are saying. They're like, oh, they might just wait this out. But we have a pretty decent team. We have some good young players. Like, now's the time. Like, fucking pounce. And they're just they don't want to fucking spend a goddamn penny. It's so frustrating to watch. I mean, you guys see that. Like, just watching the Cubs front office for years and years and years. You're like, you're supposed to be top. Even when they're spending a ton of money, you're like, why did you spend that money? Like, let's go out there. Like, if you're gonna spend money, let's fucking spend money. I think, and it just.
Well, we could say who it is. I mean, you can name the teams. And some of these teams have fallen behind in it. Yankees, Red Sox, Cubs, Dodgers, and now you can pretty much add the Phillies to it as well as big market team, and the Mets, of course.
And the Mets.
But the Mets are bigger. I mean, even the Yankees have fallen off. Like, it's crazy to see. I mean,
fallen off.
Oh, because
they're not that team anymore. The Dodgers are that team now, but the Yankees were that team for my entire lifetime.
Well, I feel like the Mets are the Yankees of the 90s, right? George Steinbrenner is now dead, and little Georgie Porgy Puddin' Pie is in there, and he's like, oh, well, we got to run this like a corporation, whereas fucking Steinbrenner was like, I don't give a fuck, just win the goddamn games, and I'll just give you whatever money you need to do it.
Well, the difference is the Mets have not won shit.
They have not won shit. But you know what? Neither did the Yankees for a long fucking time. They won like in the 70s, and then they took the 80s off, most of the 90s.
Oh, those poor babies. Oh, I feel so bad for them. Oh, God.
But what I'm saying is that like Steinbrenner was out there throwing that money out there for 15 years with no championships, and then all of a sudden he won 4 in a row or some bullshit.
Yeah, so, the only move the Red Sox have made is Wilson Contreras.
Yeah, well, that's a big move.
I'm not.
Well, it's a trade move in which the Cardinals pay most of that deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's, I mean, and the Cardinals are selling off. That's good news for Cub fans because we don't have to really deal with them being good.
Lyle, are you happy to see Wilson in a Red Sox uniform?
I have mixed feelings. He was someone I loved, and then there's been all this hate. I hated his transition and becoming the doing the heel turn and being Cardinals guy. I was like, just shut up and play baseball. Like, I didn't like it. It was probably fun for him, but it's, like, just as a Cubs fan, I was like,
he's a hot. I'm blocked on Instagram for making fun of his Mia Khalifa exploits.
Yeah. That was a long time ago. That was pretty good, though. Good for him.
Yeah.
I
well,
don't know.
You're going to be happy as hell to hear him talking shit about Aaron Judge, though, right? Like,
yeah, I am.
And he's going to be out there fucking beating Yankee ass, just like getting people's faces. You're going to be happy about this.
I know.
I mean, shit. I wish Wilson was still on the Cubs. He could play first base over. I'd rather have him than Michael Busch. Michael Busch had a nice year, but like I love that fire that Wilson Contreras brings. And Wilson Contreras is willing to do anything. Like, he'll go play left field. He'll go play third base. He'll catch a bunch of innings again, I bet. I don't even know why they made him stop catching, because they didn't remember he couldn't frame. Well, now you got fucking robot umpires. It doesn't fucking matter. So you put him back there. Doesn't matter.
Well, they made him stop catching because he got a little too close and somebody just hit the shit out of his hand and like broke his hand or something.
Well, that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was Arbitration Day where they all went and got roast beef sandwiches from the owners. So you want to run through these real quick and we can do bitch clock?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the arbitration because the deadline was today, and I saw in the chat, Terry E. Cubs just gave Assad a $1.8 million deal. And, and Terry says, there goes the Bregman. There goes our chances for Bregman.
Up in smoke.
Yeah. No, so today was the deadline. The teams and the players had to have their price tags in. And by today at the latest. Yesterday, they signed Justin Steele. They gave Justin Steele an extra $225,000. He's up to $6.75 million from $6.55 million last year because his fucking arm exploded, and they're like, "Yeah, that's worth $225,000." Right? Man. And then Javier Assad,
that's pennies.
He was projected at $2 million, and now he's got $1.8 million, which is still, that's like double what he made last year at $750. But
he's
still
a valuable swing pitcher. I know we're all big fans of Assad.
I love Assad, and I think they gave Justin Steele's fucked up elbow Assad's $200,000 that he should have had.
Well, Assad was hurt last year too, but not as hurt as Justin.
Right, he was. It was his fucking abdominal.
And
so apparently he has
and this makes
muscles in there.
This makes Ricketts jizz his khakis. Oh boy, this number. Oh, he loves this number.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, get to it.
Yep. And then
Jizz
of course Edward Cabrera is in arbitration. He had to get his number in. They have not signed him yet. So they just traded for Edward Cabrera, but technically there's no signing. So wouldn't it be amazing if they trade for this guy and a week later they're doing arbitration hearings because he wants more money than they want to give him?
I mean, that would sound like us.
Yeah.
So
gave up the future, all those Hall of Famers, and they're going to get nothing out of it.
Yeah. And all this, so these three guys, all the guys in the cup, those three guys are the only three that had arbitration concerns. Steele and Assad have now signed, and Cabrera is still out there. So we'll find out what happens with him.
Well, if you have any more things that we can bitch about tonight, you can add them to this list of Cubs fan grievances on the bitch clock. And let me just go through some of these.
Kamiata 2 says Cabrera got $4.4 million.
Oh, all right.
Nice. It happened so quick. I was looking right up to 5 minutes before the show to see if anything had broken, and there's nothing. And now here we are an hour or so later, and they're like, well, "Oh yeah, Assad has a deal. Cabrera has a deal."
That's live TV for you. Yeah. On the bitch clock. Okay. The number one thing, and this is something I added, is bloggers knob gobbling the luxury tax. I am so fucking, I'm just going to do the rant right now. Somebody else can bitch about it, but I'm just saying we don't have to carry water for the arbitrary line that they set for themselves, which they've used as a de facto salary cap. We don't have to carry that water for them. They can do it themselves. So that's the number one. Losing Amai is up there. No Tucker. Why not? Losing Owen Casey. I'm sure there's some prospect pervert in you that could complain about that.
Not in me.
Nico Horner trade talk. A lot of that. I don't know why I say if you're not going to try, which now with Cabrera I feel like they're trying. But if you weren't going to try, why not trade Nico? He's the last year's cut. And if you're not going to re-sign him, shuffle the deck. Have Hap play second. Who cares? Then creative writing for sports reporters. You want to explain that why you put that one there, Michael?
Yeah, I put in creative writing for sports reporters because it does not matter whether anything happens. They just make some shit up. They just, Cubs are checking in with insert name. Like there's no, this is just fucking creative writing class for them where they're like, hey, Jonesy, is there a story for the Cubs today? And Jonesy says, no. All right, make one up.
Yeah, I mean, it is tough for these blogs to kind of survive in the offseason. So at least
But it's not even blogs. It's fucking all of them. It's ESPN. It's Sports Illustrated. It's the Sun Times, the Tribune. Every fucking one of them.
Constant bullshit.
They're like, oh, we have to put 600 words in the paper today.
Well, Crawley and I are on a group chat in which we were asked the other day about whether Billy Williams had died or not, because there was all this fucking Chat GPT bullshit going everywhere about that Billy Williams was dead. And so they asked Crawley, and I don't know why you asked Crawley, because he already killed Pink Hat guy, and he didn't even die. So he doesn't know who's alive and who's not, obviously. So, but yeah, I mean, it was some Chat GPT fucking AI bullshit with a fake picture and a fake story. There's a lot of that garbage going around, and all the boomers are falling for it.
Oh yeah, it's so well. And you know what? I want to agree with you that all the boomers, but this happens every fucking year. Every year, people fall for just dumb bullshit stories that are not real. I mean, the Nico Horner trade talks. None of that shit's like it doesn't matter. Nobody fucking cares.
Yeah. Back when I used to write on Bleed Cubby Blue, I had access to the inner workings of the site, and so I would see. Now Al Yellen he was the one that published everything, but I knew how to publish as well, and so I would go in there and see all the drafts. And he was, and like most newspapers, they have all of their obituaries for some famous person. It's all. So he had them all set up, all ready to go. In case, it's one of the Hall of Famers died, So he's already written, probably, 90% of the obit. I was like, I would always think to myself, oh, I could create such havoc and just publish these all at once. Like, they're all dead.
Danny, your obit's in there now.
Exactly. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, right. Like, I'm going to make Bleed Cubby Blue.
That the thing that really gets me is just Al Yellen sitting around. He's bored one day. He's like, what should I do? You know what? Why don't I write Dawson's obituary?
Yeah. Let me update Dawson's. Yeah. Probably got to update him from time to time because he,
Yeah, I got a little free time before I got to go pick the wife up at her hair appointment. Let me write an obituary for Mark Grace. He drinks a lot. He'll probably be dead soon.
This is that creative writing that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Mark Grace is the last paragraph for Mark Grace's obituary. There's like 8 of them, all 8 different ways that Al Yellen is just guessing he might die.
Exactly. He's got an insert like lead pipe in the study. I don't know why it's Clue all of a sudden.
He's going to be shot by a disgruntled drinking buddy lover.
Drinking buddy lover.
Yeah. So
was that Eddie George? Mike, was that Eddie George who got shot by the woman he was having an affair with?
Oh, in football. Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't that him?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough. You don't want to.
He was on his couch, laying back, probably just unzipped his pants, got a beer, is about to watch some sports and get some hanky panky, and all of a sudden she's like, "I'm coming for you, baby." She's like, "Blap, blap, blap." He's like, "What the fuck?" And then he's
yes. Remember, people, when you're making bad decisions, try to make good decisions about your bad decisions.
Right.
Because they can come back to get you.
Good call. Good call.
So here's some other things that can come back to get you, which I agree with this sentiment. This comes from Twitter. why Wrigley isn't celebrating the Bears right now. Like Wrigley's not done up any Bears things. There's no Bears things outside of Wrigley right now. I guess I was down there recently. I didn't see a Bears show, but they should be getting into the spirit.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
What are you talking about? The 40th anniversary of the 2025 Bears, or the 1985 Bears?
No, they're going to the playoffs,
They're
Michael.
going to the playoffs.
We're
Put up a
excited,
flag
you know.
Put a flag up. Put Go Bears.
I'm sure the Lions. I'm not in Chicago now, but I'm sure the Lions have little helmets on with their scarves.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
And there's big Bears logos up on the buildings at night. Stuff. Like
Well, I was just going to say that they're so preoccupied with their 10-year anniversary of the 2016 Cubs that they haven't been able to think about the 40th anniversary of the 85 Bears.
They are going to shove that shit down our throats so hard this year.
Oh my
this
God.
10-year anniversary thing, like you're going to be paying triple for everything just because Anthony Rizzo's there. Like it's going to be a nightmare.
Add it to the list.
It's not even that long
Add
enough.
it to the bitch clutch.
Oh,
10-year
yeah,
anniversary. Because you're right. It should be 25, maybe 20 years. You know, like I agree. It's too
BS 20.
Some of the players are still playing.
Yeah.
You should not be having anniversary parties when those players are still playing and they're not on your team.
Most of them not very well, and the ones that are, you should be ashamed that you didn't get them back.
Yeah.
Well, except for Bryant. But they should have gotten Rizzo. They should have kept Schwarber, obviously.
Well, yeah, they could have gotten Schwarber back too, twice.
Yeah, and they were like, nah, he'll be bad eventually.
AI has told me that he would prefer to come here than anywhere else. Or come to Chicago than anywhere else.
So, here's another thing the Cubs aren't doing. They're not communicating their plans. I think that's fine with me because, like, if they communicate their plans to us, they're communicating them to the rest of the league. Like, I think we wouldn't have a show if we couldn't just sit there and read the tea leaves.
Well, I mean, plan?
They don't have. I was just going to say, it's because they don't have one. They obviously operate in a world where it doesn't seem like they do have a plan.
Yeah.
What are they going to talk about?
The plan is to make money by operating like a bank and having a profit margin, sticking to it. You know, that's what their plan is. Stay in the luxury tax and make a shit ton of money off of us. Then, and this one's from Artie on the Discord. No marbles for going after big names. No marbles.
Yeah, littlest test. Spin that fucking wheel. Let's go.
Well, and the BS 2016 nostalgia as well. So I will spin this wheel, and then we will bring up the bitch clock video. All right, I'm giving it a spin. I don't know who's going first. Michael,
let's see what it gets. Let's see what it gets. See if somebody really wants it.
Yeah.
Oh, I want this. This is what I want.
All right. BS 2016 nostalgia.
I can't even see it. I don't even know where we're looking.
Oh, you can't see it?
I can.
No.
Now, that you can't see it. Now that's just me. All right, I need to get back to the other. I'm sorry.
Michael, he still doesn't know how to use it.
I don't know how to use it.
I don't. 3 years in. 3 years in.
It's been a while. We had a.
To be fair, it's been a minute since we actually did a show and spun a wheel.
Now I think I'm ready. So, are you ready? Once I get this bitch
ready.
plug. Okay, cool. I just need are we doing 30 seconds? 30 seconds.
Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Bitch clock, you have 30 seconds to bitch.
Look, never mind the fact that it's just way too early to start celebrating stuff like this, because as Danny said just before this, there's still some of these guys playing, and it's just they're not going to be there to celebrate. But the biggest problem about this whole fucking thing is it's just shining a bright spotlight on the fact that you've done absolutely fucking nothing since you won that World Series, and this team is a catastrophe of what it should have been. They should have spent so much money in those years after. This should have been a dynasty, people, and you got one fucking championship, and this is your fucking team.
Bitching.
Oh, the Cubs are like the 85 Bears.
Oh, absolutely. So you know how they have come out in recent years with those like documentaries about how the Bears were the best team that just sucked after
30 for 30s and shit.
Yeah, and how they fell apart and all that shit. We're absolutely going to be seeing that in 2035, 2045. We're going to be seeing these documentaries coming out about how the Cubs fucked themselves.
They fucked the whole thing up.
Yeah.
They really did. They fucked the whole thing up. And, some of those guys they left, you're just like, what the fuck happened? Like, I thought that guy was good, KB being, the biggest one of them all. But then, I was top of the list. Get rid of Schwarber. Send him to the AL. He's a fucking DH. He's a DH. But now there's DH everywhere. But it was a mistake. You should have kept that fucking guy. You should have kept somebody.
It was money again. Now they would have. He was a cost. We could relitigate this thing forever, but it just goes. The bigger thing being, it's always been about the money since Cole Hamels got that extension from Theo. So that was the moment that Ricketts says, "Hey, let me talk to you real quick, Theo. We gotta have a chat about how this is going right now." And then
I think Theo is so much smarter, dude, because to build something bigger and to keep that momentum going and being on the cusp of it all the time, I think would have been so much more valuable to that team over the years than what happened. I mean, there's been a couple shitty years in between.
Rizzo talked about it on that Johnny Manziel Glory Days show, with the one that Eric Wheeler produces.
Yeah.
He said that they felt that when they didn't get the guy, like at the trade deadline, they're like, oh, they look around. They're like, oh, they're not giving us the bat this year. They're not giving us the arm this year. And they feel that. They know that, and they can't go as far. They don't get that juice, and it matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people act like, oh, well, they couldn't do it. They had to get rid of this. But even if they don't win one, at least they were going for it. I would have much rather been.
It looked like they weren't going for it, and that was the problem. They were like, "Oh, we won. Now we can just let it slowly fall apart, and we'll just, save some of the scraps, but everything else can go away, and we'll look to the future, and maybe we got some young talent again." I mean, they did hit lightning in a bottle. I mean, every fucking guy that came up for a couple of years, you're just like, "Holy shit, they're all going to be stars," and they weren't. They weren't all stars, but
if you're going to win one World Series, at least be the Atlanta Braves in the 1990s.
Yes.
They won their division like all 10 years. They only won one World Series, but they won the division. They were always there. They were always in it.
They always had a shot.
Yeah, they always had a shot. And the Cubs, like 4 years later, had no shot.
We should be having the offseason that Blue Jays are having. I mean? They're like, oh, let's get this guy. Let's get that guy.
Well, the Cubs should have been having the offseason the Blue Jays are having in 2017, 18, 19, through there. And maybe now is the time you're like, okay, now it should be rebuilding time, and maybe they didn't want to go through that, but it just sucks.
Sustained success.
Exactly.
We got,
if you're going to win one World Series, at least win two.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you.
Saying. That's what we're
you know what I mean?
All right, Michael,
the fucking Red Sox broke their goddamn curse, and then would they win 3 or 4?
4, but
4. Fucking 4 goddamn World Series in Boston, and the Cubs got 1, and they can't even win the goddamn division 4 years later.
Are you ready, Michael?
Sure. I don't know I can't see the clock.
I don't know why. Can you see it?
I can't see the clock right now, but I see the big wheel. It's in the
big
middle
wheel.
Of the screen.
Yeah. You can't see that? It's on the.
I can't, man. I don't know what's going on. We got some.
Weird. You got numbers?
We'll have to tell you what it says.
Yeah, you'll tell me what it says.
Okay, you got no communication of plans.
Oh, okay.
I have to. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. I got to get it going here. And action.
Pitch clock. You have 30 seconds to bitch.
All right. Cue the meme of the Colts head coach. Plans? You want plans? Plans? You're talking about plans? They have no fucking plans. We've been talking about it on this show. No one else. I want to tell you right now. Son Ranto, always on it.
10 seconds.
They keep trying to catch lightning in a bottle. They are not building for anything. They spend a lot of money every year on 1 and 2 year contracts so that they can try and catch this fucking lightning in a bottle and then lose it all the next year. They have built zero. So you want communication? I'll give you some fucking communication. We're going to try this year. And then the next year, we're going to try this year. And then the next year, we're going to try this year. How about you try for a whole fucking decade, assholes?
Yeah.
Well,
I went a little long. Sorry.
I should have given you a 60. I mean, I think that they are actually executing their plan perfectly, which is why Jed Hoyer got an extension. You know,
Very good, Jed. Don't spend too much money and keep the stadium full enough.
Their plan is to get that third wild card spot, and if they do a little better than that, all the better, because you know, they don't give a shit. You know,
Yeah,
they'd rather play the wild card series. It's especially if it's at home. It's 3 extra home games for them.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they don't want to buy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the owners don't. The players might. But
The owners don't want
players.
The owners don't want anything that even rhymes with buy. Anything that rhymes with buy or tax or anything. There's stay the fuck away from that. Buy.
That's why they don't use fax machines, because it rhymes with tax.
and also fax machines are harder to commit fraud with.
Are they?
I don't know. These days, you know, maybe
I think so.
It's I don't know. Let's try. Let's see if we can't figure out some way to commit fraud with it.
Yeah, Michael, how's Stella doing? You know, Terry was saying to give you a break, but you know, is she enjoying the show?
Yeah, she's actually outside the door now, and she's whining. She wants to come in.
Oh, all right.
She was sitting she sits so close to me, and my chair has wheels.
Yeah,
And
no.
I was getting nervous every time I moved
Just
that I
pick
was
her
going to
up,
like
put her
roll
on the
over her
lap.
leg.
She can be on the show. Everybody be happy to see her.
You want me to bring her on the lap? Okay, spin the wheel, Danny. See what you get. I'll see if I can get this big ass dog to sit on my lap.
Spinning away. Oh, Nico Horner.
Michael's about to get bit by a dog live on the. It's gonna be awesome.
I can't compete with that. Nico Horner trade talk is what I have picked.
Bitch clock, you have 30 seconds to bitch.
I have no problem with trading Nico Horner, because if you're not going to sign him to a decent contract, you know, what is he going to get? You know, anywhere between like 15 and 25 million for the next 4 or 5 years. If you can't do that with a guy that you grew yourself, that did everything for you, that came up like far before he was even supposed to be on the Chicago Cubs, and came up and saved your season, or at least tried to that 1 year, and you treat him nasty and like sell him out at the end of it, you don't even deserve a guy as good as Nico Horner.
Bitching.
Anyway, so screw you, Cubs. You should have already freaking extended his ass.
I totally agree with that. Nico Horner. I mean, they gave Ian Happ a 4-year no trade deal. I think Nico Horner deserves at least that.
If he can get the same deal as Happ, that would be totally worth it. You got a contact hitter, you know, and why they haven't done it yet, because they like to go right up to the freaking deadline. Because if they're freaking under 500 and injuries plague them at the beginning of the year or something, and they accidentally have a really bad year this year, because that could happen with what they have too. That is in the realm of possibility, because they don't have a backup for the backup for the backup, like some teams that are stacked do. So Nico Horner, why not trade his ass?
Yeah,
Yep.
let's go.
But they probably, because they're such assholes, they'd probably rather have the pick. They'd rather have the second round pick for the.
They have always hated Nico Horner. Remember, the only reason he's on this team is because every shortstop on the Cubs back in 2018, I think, or 19,
my pitching.
Yeah, lost their, like, they all died.
He saved him. He came up from freaking Double-A. Javi was down. Russell was off the team.
It was 2019. Yeah. And in 2020, he would not have made the team. but because of COVID, they had extra spots, and so they had him. They had a spot for him. Otherwise, they wouldn't have even put him on the fucking team.
He's done every single thing the Cubs have ever asked him to do, and they can't. And he's good, and he's a shortstop that plays second. He's totally undervalued himself the entire time. He should be the goddamn leadoff hitter of the team, but like for whatever reason, like they can't do anything. They have to put Michael Bush up there, the only guy with power in your whole lineup. Well, let's put him leadoff. Like,
listen, the Ricketts do not want anyone named after that lady that used to hang out with that weirdo Andy Warhol and that other dude who sang the song about the trans ladies.
Take a look at the wild side.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't want that on their team.
No, it's like
more Shaw.
Way too
Less Horner.
counterculture for those Omaha fucks.
Yeah, more Shaw, less Horner.
All right. Well, oh God.
Oh, Stella, do you smell that?
Stella, is that you?
Oh God.
Sweetie.
No, it's not Stella.
The Cubs' bull penis fixed just in time for 2026. But without one more hitter, the Cubs are in the shitter. The Brewers will step on their dicks. Happy New Year.
The facial expressions are frightening.
Dick's fix, right? Fix Dick's. I was like, he's not even rhyming anymore. He got it.
It's good. Yeah, it's very good.
He's given the Cubs a lot of credit if he thinks that somebody could step on that tiny dick.
You think Tom Ricketts has a micro penis?
100%. You don't act like that if you don't.
You don't buy a baseball team if you can get laid.
Nerd!
Well, you certainly don't wear khakis to a baseball game.
We know that. Look at us. We sit around at 10 o'clock at night on a Thursday talking about a baseball team we don't even own.
Because all of us did get laid, and we have wives and shit to do.
Why do you think I didn't watch Cubs baseball in the 90s?
Exactly.
Like Lyle was there. He knows why.
I know. I'm not going to say it out loud. It wasn't sex, everybody.
No, I thought, to be fair to the younger generations, that like every Gen Xer and Boomer should have to share something they would have been canceled for if there had been cell phone cameras when they were kids.
God.
Like you have to share one thing. I'm like, I actually don't want to do that.
No.
It would be like, honestly, there's about a decade where I could find one thing a day.
Well, the problem is there are actual pictures of some stuff, but I destroy them as soon as I find them.
Right.
Like,
They're analog.
Oh God. Oh, I'm gonna rip this up, burn it.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, I can't have this. So then well, at least it was fun, right? So announcements. I think we've set a date for Ranter Fest, and I know some people will be like, "Oh," and some people will be like, "Perfect," and that's just the way it is. But it really is about when we can do it, and as many people that can be there, and we hope y'all can come. But we're gonna do it on June 6th, and I think we should always do it around as close to June 9th as we can. Like it should be a celebration of 6/9. Like last year, got fucked because I was moving and all this shit happened. This year, though. 6/6, which is kind of I like that numberish.
We're gonna do it 6/6 to 6.
666.
Yeah, 6/6 to 6.
And so
Mark of the Two Beast.
And then on the other date that's kind of set is September 19th. We're gonna go to Cincinnati and hang out there. Go over to Binsky's again. Drink Malort out of ashtrays, go to the Reds Cubs, sit in shitty seats and have a good time.
I played poker the other night with a group of people, and they started talking about Malort and the whole table. There's 8 other people, and they were just losing it. it's the worst thing. It's what I'm like.
I love it.
I'm like, yeah, I like it. And they're like, no, you can't. I'm like, no, I can't. I was like, in fact, the last time I drank Malort was in October at a party, and I don't remember going home. We were walking home. Emily sat me on a step and said, don't go anywhere. And she went to get the car because I could walk.
Oh, no.
And then when she came back, I was gone.
Yeah. Oh, no. You went and found the Malort?
No, I went home. I'd already had all the Malort. And then I went home. But she's like, I don't know how you got home because I was in the car on the streets. You were not on the streets.
How far away was it?
About a quarter mile.
All right.
So
all right, that's fine.
through city streets. And when I woke up in the morning, I had a knot and on my forehead. I had like a burn on my shoulder.
You were surprised by this story? I mean, my God, we watched you fall down a hill. Do you remember when we were coming? First, you fought a woman over a pool game, and then
she fought me.
She did. She fought Mike. But he was an active participant verbally.
For player. Yeah.
Yes.
But no, she was being an asshole. It is true. You, but then you fell down the hill.
Yeah, then I fell down the hill.
Yeah,
not a grassy hill, people.
Tumbled down a pavement. Yeah,
a street that goes here in Maine that goes straight into the ocean. It's basically a boat ramp. The house I was living at the time, it was straight down, and it was a very steep drop. I think it was like 15-degree grade or something like that. It was nuts. And Michael just started rolling. We were like, oh God, he's going to fall in the ocean.
And what's amazing is I got up from that and I had less injuries than when I got home that night with the Malort.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have Malort at CubsCon next week. So whoever's going to be there, I will bring that with my little mini cups and pass out 3 Malort shots courtesy of the Son Ranto podcast.
That's what we call Chicago sober, people. You know, they have California sober when you just do cocaine, you don't drink. Chicago sober is you shots of Malort sometimes.
That's me. That's the only thing I drink now.
I'm
Chicago sober.
Yeah.
Well, and honestly,
California sober.
it will generally
all
work.
Kinds of sober.
Yeah, because even though Malort,
Jamaican sober,
we do kind of like it. You do know right away. Oh, I really shouldn't have more than a couple of these. It does not taste good enough that you're like, ooh, you know what? I think I'm gonna have like 8.
You know, what I'm gonna be now. I'm gonna be Grateful Dead sober.
Oh, that's good. Just LSD and marijuana.
You can pretty much do whatever you want,
and heroin and cocaine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You can pretty much do what you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a bad deal at all. All right. I do have some TFCs I forgot about.
I also have 2.
I did, but nobody showed me how to use the software yet. So I'm unable to load mine up. So here we go.
All right. I
promise you by the end of this year, Danny will learn how to use the bitch cock, and I'll figure out how to put my TFCs up there.
Death, taxes, and Lyle can't load a TFC.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about how the A's, the Athletics, did not trademark their name so that somebody else owns the Las Vegas Athletics?
And the Vegas Athletics and the Athletics of Las Vegas. They owned all of it.
Right. Well, I want to say, though, it's not that somebody owns it. Maybe somebody does, but I thought it was just that it's too generic of a term that they haven't been able to get the patent on it.
All right. Well, either way, they don't have a patent.
They can't get the patent for it, yes. Or the copyright or whatever.
And the Expos thought that was pretty funny, even though they don't exist. They said Montreal Expos tweeted out, "At least our trademarks are still valid."
That's amazing. That is amazing. From 1998, they just got fucking taken to school.
Top rope with an elbow. From Canada. Boom.
Or wait, when was it? It wasn't 2003? When did they move to DC?
You're thinking about the strike, which was 98, right? Or 94,
no, that was 94. That was when they had a chance for the playoffs. I think it was like 2003 was when the Nationals. So 2002 is the last time there was an Expos team.
Yeah. 2004. 4, it says.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But still, that's a 20. That's a fucking tweet that's been waiting 20 years to drop on somebody's ass. I like that. Well, let's see. I have talking about the Cabrera deal and our guy, Owen Casey, the ginger. Matt Trueblood says, forcibly relocating this guy to Miami, Florida is a death sentence. Please start a GoFundMe for Owen Casey's sunscreen budget.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
I need some sunscreen, buddy.
I can see the
Right,
back
pal.
of his head.
Poor guy.
So
He is
gonna
very
miss-
pale.
I'm gonna miss that ginger. I am. He's a future Hall of Famer. It really sucks. Speaking of ex-Cubs, this is kind of dark, but Adbert Alzolay is alive, so that's good. He tweeted out he was down in Venezuela when we bombed it, and just
Oh my
kidnapped
gosh.
kidnapped that
Survived
asshole leader. And so Adbert Alzolay tweeted out, "Survived bombing." Check.
check.
This is the most insane picture I think I've ever seen. The woman with him is smiling a very, very fucking smug smile. Like, yeah, I made it. And Alzolay is just happy. Like he just
Attic.
like he just won the best gumball prize.
They are so fucked up. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
like,
God.
"Oh, thank God we made it through that bombing. But poor guy, how scary for him. I love Adbert Alzolay. It's too bad it didn't work out with him. You know, I think that another player that the Cubs fucked over.
Yeah.
And I'm very glad that he survived the bombing.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so I got one more here. I believe this came from ESPN, who, after the Cubs made this deal for Edward Cabrera, posted this. Cubs add to rotation in Cabrera deal with Marlins. They gave this a grade of C+.
Ooh, that's low.
They gave it a C+. It's Owen Casey, Christian Hernandez, Edgar. These guys are never going to be players at Wrigley Field. They're just not. Owen Casey is the only one that even had a chance, and they won't give him more than half the season. And you're going to get a starting pitcher for 3 guys that aren't going to play at Wrigley, and you gave it a C+.
Well, Michael, only time's gonna tell, buddy.
Yeah, it sounds like you're the cube.
Dude, seriously,
you just put this up so you can do a bitch clock on it.
I'm
Can
telling
somebody just
you right
save
now.
this for 10 years so we can have a 10-year anniversary of this show
Yes.
instead of the championship, and just say, you remember when Michael said this, and all 3 of these guys are
In
in the
Hall of
World
Fame.
Series,
Yeah.
and they're all future Hall of Famers?
Look, if what we know about all these players right now, if Edward Cabrera blows his arm in the first game like Soroka did,
The Cubs still won the trade.
and Owen Casey goes on to be a starter for them for the next 10 years, then it's a C+. That's a C+. What we know about these players right now, it's got to be at least an A. I don't know. Grades are fucking stupid.
This is one of
but this
those-
is terrible.
This is one of those, you know, when you say it looks like both teams got a fair deal for what happened. You know, it's like this is one that I really had no problem with either way. I just didn't really
I
care.
totally disagree.
Fine. You think it's a good deal?
I'm sitting there looking at it, and
Fired up.
I'm just like, I cannot believe that the Marlins did this.
Well, I just don't think I don't want to overstate like how good I think Edward Cabrera is as a pitcher. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
but
there's a
that's
lot
not the
to be
point.
Proven from him, you know, if he's got to at least if he gives you 125 innings, like a number 3-4 starter, like is that really?
Yes, because you might not get 125 innings out of fucking Owen Casey.
But are you excited about it? Like I'm just
No,
saying,
I'm not excited about it, but
Exactly.
a
That's my
C
only point.
plus, and the Cubs wouldn't give Owen Casey 125 innings. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
they
I'm
would
talking about the
Give him
Cubs.
125 at bats.
Yeah, the Cubs that I know wouldn't have given any of these three guys a single, like they wouldn't give them a shot to truly be on this team, which means if Cabrera is a starting pitcher for this team for half the season, this is a very lopsided deal because he played a half season more than any of these other guys.
Only time will tell.
Now, the Marlins may actually use them, and they might be good. That won't make any difference because the Cubs would not have used them.
Doesn't matter. It'll make a lot of difference in the minds of people who were like, see? The Cubs
Yeah, in the minds of people
again.
who are fucking stupid. You can keep these guys on the Cubs you can keep them on the Cubs forever, never get Edward Cabrera, but if you don't fucking play them,
all right,
why does it matter?
Michael, let me take us to the next conversation.
Fuck, buddy.
Let me take you to the next conversation, Michael. Let me see if I can calm you down. Baseball's never been better since the DH came to the National League. Go.
Oh my God.
Listen to you.
I do want to mention something about Owen Casey is that
it fucking sucks, Lyle. Fucking sucks.
To Michael's point, and I know there was some injury issue last year, but to your point though, he has been in AAA for the last 2 years, 2 full fucking years, 24 and 25. And like they did not, and it's not like the Cubs had no place for him. I guess they didn't. They brought him up at the end of last year, but like he should have been here before. But Tucker came, and they're like, "Oh, we can't use him," and I guess they couldn't. But
they could. They could. There was room to get them time.
They had Alcantara up, and they didn't use him either. You know what I mean? So like now he's the guy that they're maybe going to use now.
The Cubs decided
They had no plan to stay in first place and make the playoffs, so they might as well have just brought people up and let them play.
Yeah, the Cubs decided that Kyle Tucker at 75%, just no power, just barely hitting, he was generally good as a player, but he was way less than he needed to be. They chose that over letting this
Owen
kid
Casey.
who might have a chance get out there and play.
Yeah. Yep. So, all right, get into that trade again. There's what my TFC is, and I think this must be a bot account because Craig Mish, who writes for the Marlins, said Marlins trade complete. Miami will receive top prospect Owen Casey from the Cabrera trade. They will also get infielder Christian Hernandez. And Sean, or Cub Z, said, now selling my probably hundreds of dollars in Christian Hernandez cards. I'm like, really? Is that even a thing you could even have? Gotta be a bot, right?
I mean, they're not worth hundreds of dollars, but I mean, I guess you could buy enough cards that you spent hundreds of dollars in it.
Yeah. And my final one is
He has all the cards, Michael.
every card. Yeah.
I'm kind of interested in seeing these Christian Hernandez cards because Sean has an anime avatar, and I'm wondering if Christian Hernandez has like alien tentacle sex monster cards.
You wonder weird things. And my final one is this one. It's just Matt Shaw speaking at Turning Point USA over the break. Matt Shaw in a poster. How
Roger
embarrassing
Stone
is
and Russell Brand.
this? How much worse could it be?
Russell Brand, the guy who became MAGA to get himself out of a rape charge.
He became Christian too.
Yeah,
He used to be an atheist.
And I think he's been
He's still so dead.
right, and I think he's been accused since then multiple times of rape.
This past week or two. Not enough to get him taken off that panel, though.
No.
Well,
when you're on there with Roger Stone, they're like, rape accusations, we're good.
yeah. So anyway, that's embarrassing. Like I was kind of hoping Matt Shaw would be in one of these trades.
Oh, you know what? I was going to bring this up, and I totally forgot earlier, but I had a dream about the both of you the other night, by the way.
Yeah, it's after 11. You can say it. Go ahead.
Well, we got to go to a break here. Okay. Hey, fuck, buddy.
Well, fuck, baby. Yeah.
Why? What were we doing?
No. Lyle was visiting Danny, and he was on his way home, and so he stopped at my house because that's how dream geography works.
Right.
And he came in, and Danny called me, and he didn't know Lyle was over, so Lyle answered the phone, and
Danny was pissed.
And we just gaslighted Danny. This was the whole dream, was me and Lyle gaslighting Danny that he was calling the wrong number, that he was accidentally calling Lyle and not me. And then Lyle and I, we listened to CDs. We were digging through my pile of CDs and listening to music.
Sade
The greatest taboo.
It was Sade. I was going to ask you, Lyle.
Yeah, it is.
I wanted to know, what CDs were we listening to? Because I don't know what the CDs were. I just know that we were listening.
I think that's what it was. I was digging through your collection, and I was like, oh, of course, Sade, let's go.
Counting Crows.
Counting Crows.
Is Danny calling again? Lyle, answer that.
Hi, Danny.
Well, we got to give away a chance postcard.
Let her spin. Let's go. I got to be up in fucking 7 hours. Let's go.
And once again, hashtag chance in the chat. This is your last chance to get in the chance. Here we go. I'm picking who's going to win it.
First time this year.
First time this year, you're going to go on the big prize list to win the big prize. The winner, the first one of the year, is Dominic Galoro. Congratulations, Dominic. You have won the first chance postcard of 2026. I will add it to your other postcards that I have to send you from the other times you won.
You need to get your ass down to that post office there, Daniel.
Well, and here's the thing. Dominic's a mailman. So, like, he gets those before he even gets home.
Yeah, he delivers them to his own pocket.
Actually, I don't know that. Do you think if you're a mailman, you deliver your own mail?
No, I think I asked him that once, and he said he doesn't do his own house.
Okay.
It's like the kid who their mom was the teacher. You know, It's like, well, maybe they should be with the other third grade teacher. You know, it's like, yeah. Tom Cooper asks, do you think Shaw will be booed if he comes to the convention this year? I don't know. I don't even know if I feel like booing him. I think I'd rather be like, witness to me.
Yeah.
Witness your Lord.
I don't think Shaw's going to the convention.
Bible verse. Say, baptize me, Matt. I want to be baptized. That's what I'm going to yell. Well, Rick,
God.
If his fucking
bat
ass doesn't
BAT-tized, bat-tized.
I want to be baptized. Let all these bats come on you.
Baseball.
Oh, baseball bat. Oh, I got you. I was picturing the animal bats and all they're like biting you and giving you rabies.
Yeah.
That'd be one.
That's going to be my dream tonight. Well, Michael and I are listening to CDs.
We're listening to CDs, fighting off bats with bats.
Well, that was fun. That was
gaslighting Danny.
First one of the year, so we're off to a roaring start here, fellas. Cubs are looking all right.
Here's the amazing thing, I think. This show is the most off the rails insanity of a Cubs podcast that is out there. And yet I feel like we get shit right at a fucking way higher rate than a lot of the other shows. And it's amazing to me that we can have this much fun and this much insanity and still just be fucking correct all the time.
And we told you that Edward Cabrera throws more off-speed pitches than fastballs.
Yeah.
Which is just knowledge you could use around the water cooler.
And 60% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
Yeah.
We know that.
That's some fucking math, people. Math!
You want your advanced stats? This is where you go.
Well, I'll see you motherfuckers at Cubs Convention. Come here. And next Thursday before Cubs Convention. We should get Crawley on to give everybody his Crawley advice, except, secrets of Cubs Convention.
Crawley comes on every year and gives us his advice. And I think it's just to don't worry if it's women, children, doesn't matter. Fucking run them down and get in front of them.
That is the
goddamn Ricketts bootlicker. Whatever, Tom said, yes, sir. Can I meet one of the guys, sir? Was that my Crawley impersonation? Crawley, I would never make fun of you like that. This joke's funny.
Oh, are you kidding? He's probably sitting there tonight writing down all his questions, rewording them so he can get his jabs in while also sounding intelligent.
Danny, do you have your Fat Koala t-shirt ready to go?
Oh my God, I have to get this done. I need to get a Fat Koala shirt for Cubs convention.
Yeah, Lyle, on the Christmas, the Christmas Carol show, Eric Wheelo just went off on Crawley and his song and called him a fat koala, and it's just the funniest damn thing. He's going to try and get, we were saying, because he's like on that Manziel show, right? He may have some access. And I told him, I'm like, you need to get the Brewers to all wear Fat Koala t-shirts one game.
Well, we need to at least get a Fat Koala obvious shirt, and I'll wear it to Cubs convention. And once Crawley loses his shirt, which should probably happen sometime around bingo, I'll have another shirt to give him, the Fat Koala shirt.
Oh, that's a great obvious shirt. Crawley is a Fat Koala.
Fat Koala. All right, well, there's the show.
Spagong!
Here in our lakeside city of Chicago, Cubs fans descend upon the sweaty halls of the Sheraton to stand in long autograph lines in hopes of meeting their favorite players. And it all happens at the Cubs convention. Convention. Cubs convention. Convention. Cubs convention. We are the guys who play baseball for a living. We are just here chillin'. We were once players on Saturday night. Go drinking with Steve Trout and do a shot with J. John Stone. Ex-players. Cubs convention. Ex-players. Cubs convention. We'll sell you the uniform of Ron Santo, an autograph, plus and photo. 20% off jersey, save on Castro. A bobblehead that's signed by Kerry Wood. The vendors. Cubs convention. The vendors. Cubs convention. At 3, I met Gary Matthews. I stood in line to wait. I loved when he was a Cubby back in the 80s. The fans. Cubs convention. The fans. Cubs convention. We flew in from the beach to sign your balls and picks. They said they'd have the limo come pick me up by 6. The roster. Cubs convention. The roster. Cubs convention. We flew in from the beach to sign the balls and picks. They said they'd have the limo come pick me up by 6. Convention. Cubs convention. Cubs convention.